The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Butter prawns with toasted coconut is a Malaysian masterpiece blending multicultural influences. Prawns are deep fried to a crisp, then cloaked in a fragrant butter sauce featuring toasted coconut, curry leaves, and bird's eye chilies. Golden egg floss blankets the seafood, absorbing the rich, coconutty dressing. The result is a symphony of buttery, salty, sweet, and spicy notes, offering incredible depth and a crumbly, toasted texture in every unforgettable bite. Prawns and seasoning. Large prawns, 500 gz, deveined and fleers trimmed. Salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Ground white pepper, 1/2 teaspoon. Cooking oil for deep frying. Butter and coconut sauce. Butter, 90 gz. Dry roasted grated coconut, 60 gz, blended in electric blender. Sugar, 2 teaspoons. Salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Bird's eye chilies, 10, finely sliced. Spring onions, 2, chopped. Coriander leaves sprigs, chopped. Small lime, 1, juice extracted. Omelette, eggs, 2, beaten. Light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon. Salt, 1/4 teaspoon. Ground white pepper, 1/2 teaspoon. Here are the written ingredient list. Preparation steps. Step 1. Prepare the prawns. Leave the prawn heads and shells on. This is essential for both flavor and presentation, as the shells crisp up beautifully during deep frying and the heads release their rich, aromatic juices into the oil. Snip off the long feelers and trim the legs with kitchen scissors. Using the tip of the scissors or a small knife, slit along the back of each prawn to expose the dark vein and remove it carefully. Rinse the prawns under cold running water, then pat them thoroughly dry with kitchen paper. Moisture on the shell will cause the oil to splatter during frying. Toss the cleaned prawns with 1/2 teaspoon salt and 1/2 teaspoon ground white pepper, massaging the seasoning evenly over the shells. Set aside to marinate while you prepare the other components. Cross-reference note: B in Low S and Taste Asian Food both confirm that the prawns should be left head on and shell on. B in Low recommends snipping off the eyes and trimming the legs with scissors, then slitting the back to devein and patting dry. Farah J. Eats also strongly recommends eating the prawns with the shell on, noting that when fried correctly the shell becomes crispy and delicious. Step 2. Dry roast the grated coconut. Place 60 g of fresh grated coconut in a dry wok or heavy bottom pan over medium-low heat. Stir continuously with a spatula to ensure even toasting, scraping the bottom of the pan to prevent scorching. The coconut will gradually turn from white to a pale golden color and release a rich, nutty aroma. This should take 5-7 minutes. Remove from the pan immediately when it reaches an even golden brown, as coconut can burn quickly once it starts coloring. Transfer to a plate and allow it to cool completely. Once cooled, transfer the toasted coconut to an electric blender and blend to a fine, fluffy powder. Set aside. This toasted coconut is the heart of the dish. It absorbs the butter, binds the sauce, and creates the characteristic crumbly coating on the prawns. Cross-reference note: B in Low S identifies grated coconut as one of the 2 key ingredients of butter prawn, noting that it adds amazing taste to the recipe. Taste Asian Food also incorporates toasted coconut flakes, suggesting they be sprinkled in thirds to evenly coat the prawns for maximum coverage. Step 3. Prepare the omelette SS. In a bowl, combine the 2 beaten eggs with 1 teaspoon light soy sauce, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/2 teaspoon ground white pepper. Whisk until the seasonings are fully incorporated and the mixture is uniform. Heat a flat-based nonstick pan over medium heat. You do not need to add oil if the pan is well seasoned, but a light wipe with oiled kitchen paper helps. Pour approximately 1/3 of the egg mixture into the pan and immediately tilt and swirl the pan in a circular motion to create a thin, even omelet, much like a crepe. Cook for 30-45 seconds until the surface sets and the underside is lightly golden. Slide the omelet onto a plate and repeat with the remaining mixture in 2 more batches, yielding 3 thin omelets. Allow them to cool slightly, then stack them, roll them up tightly like a cigar, and slice crosswise into very fine strips. These golden ribbons are your egg floss. Set aside. Cross-reference note: Taste Asian Food refines the egg floss technique by passing beaten egg yolks through a fine strainer before frying, which produces finer, lighter, and more evenly separated golden strands. Farah J. Eats notes that the egg mixture should be slowly dripped into the side of the hot butter while stirring continuously in a circular motion to achieve perfect strands of floss. Betty Saw's approach of pre-cooking thin omelets and chopping them into strips is simpler and more accessible for home cooks while producing a similar texture. Step 4. Slice the bird's eye chilies and spring onions. Finely slice the 10 bird's eye chilies into thin rounds. The bird's eye chili is intensely hot, so handle it with care, wash your hands thoroughly afterwards, and avoid touching your eyes. The chilies provide a sharp, bright heat that cuts through the richness of the butter and coconut. Chop the 2 spring onions into fine rounds, separating the white and green parts if you prefer a more refined presentation. Roughly chop the 2 sprigs of coriander leaves, cut the small lime in half, and extract the juice, straining out any seeds. Set all of these finishing ingredients aside. Cooking steps. Step 5. Deep fry the prawns. Heat a generous amount of cooking oil in a wok or deep, heady bottom pot to 180 degrees Celsius. To test the temperature without a thermometer, drop in a small piece of bread. It should sizzle and turn golden within 15 seconds. Carefully lower the seasoned prawns into the hot oil in small batches of 4-5 to avoid overcrowding, which would drop the oil temperature and result in steamed rather than fried prawns. Deep fry for 1.5 minutes until the shells turn crisp and lightly golden and the prawns are just cooked through. The flesh should be opaque and pink, but do not overcook as they will be returned to the pan later. Remove with a slotted spoon and drain on kitchen paper. The shells should be brittle enough to eat. Set aside. Cross-reference note: Taste Asian Food recommends a double fry technique for restaurant quality results. Fry the prawns once until the shells turn white but are not fully cooked. Drain, rest for 2-3 minutes, then fry again briefly until crisp. This rest period allows internal moisture to migrate outward, improving crispness. Vera J. Eats also flash fries prawns for about 30 seconds at 180 degrees Celsius for optimal texture. B. Yin Lo takes a simpler approach, pan frying the prawns just until the shells turn white. Step 6. Prepare the butter and coconut sauce. Drain all but a trace of oil from the wok or use a clean, wide pan. Place it over low heat and add the 90 g of butter. Allow the butter to melt gently, do not let it brown. Once melted, add the blended toasted coconut, 2 teaspoons sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and the finely sliced bird's eye chilies. Toss everything together continuously with a spatula, cooking over low heat for 2-3 minutes until the mixture becomes deeply fragrant. The toasted coconut will absorb the butter and release its nutty perfume, while the chilies will infuse the entire sauce with their bright heat. Keep the heat low. High heat will burn the butter and coconut quickly. Several reference note: B. Yin Lo melts butter with garlic, curry leaves, and bird's eye chilies, stir-frying for about 1 minute until aromatic before adding the prawns. The Betty Saw version omits garlic and curry leaves in favor of toasted coconut as the primary aromatic, producing a richer, nuttier sauce. Taste Asian Food incorporates oats to absorb excess butter and keep the floss dry, a useful technique if the sauce seems too wet. Step 7. Combine the egg floss and prawns. Add the finely chopped omelet strips, WECS, the chopped spring onions, chopped coriander leaves, and the lime juice to the butter and coconut mixture. Toss gently to combine. The egg floss will absorb the buttery sauce and turn a deeper golden color. Immediately add the deep-fried prawns and increase the heat to medium-high. Toss vigorously for 1-2 minutes, ensuring every prawn is thoroughly coated with the coconut egg floss mixture. The sauce should cling to the shells, forming a crumbly, fragrant crust. Taste and adjust seasoning if needed. An extra pinch of sugar or a few more drops of lime juice can brighten the dish. Step 8. Serve hot. Transfer the butter prawns to a warm serving plate, spooning any remaining coconut egg floss mixture over the top. Serve immediately while hot. This dish does not wait, as the prawn shells will lose their crispness and the butter will congeal as it cools. The contrast of textures is what makes this dish extraordinary. The brittle, fried shell, the succulent prawn meat beneath, and the crumbly, buttery, coconutty coating flecked with green spring onion and coriander and studded with bright chili rounds. Butter prawns with toasted coconut is best served as part of a Malaysian meal with steamed white rice and a vegetable side dish, such as sambal kangkung or masak lodeh. For a complete restaurant-style spread, pair it with a clear soup like ABC soup or soto ayam. Notes and tips. Prawns. Use the largest prawns you can find. Tiger prawns or king prawns are ideal, as their thick shells crisp up beautifully and their meaty texture stands up to the bold sauce. Fresh prawns are always preferable, but if using frozen, thaw them slowly overnight in the refrigerator and pat thoroughly dry before frying. Butter. Use unsalted butter so you can control the salt level. If using salted butter, reduce the added salt accordingly. Betty Saw notes in her recipe that margarine can be substituted for butter, but butter produces a richer, more complex flavor. Toasted coconut. Freshly grated coconut produces the best flavor and texture, but desiccated or shredded dried coconut can be substituted, toasted in the same way until golden. The blending step is important because it creates a fine, fluffy powder that coats the prawns evenly. Unblended coconut will be coarse and fall off the shells. Curry leaves. Betty Saw's original recipe does not call for curry leaves, but most other Malaysian butter prawn recipes include them. If available, add 2-3 sprigs of fresh curry leaves to the melting butter in step 6. They will infuse the sauce with their distinctive peppery, citrusy aroma. B. Yin Lo considers curry leaves essential to the dish. Heat level. The 10 bird's eye chilies make this a genuinely spicy dish. For a milder version, reduce to 4-5 chilies or substitute with milder red chilies. For the brave, increase to 12-15 for a fiery kick. Make a head tip. The toasted coconut and the omelet tree can be prepared up to 1 day in advance and stored separately in airtight containers at room temperature. This advanced preparation significantly reduces the active cooking time on the day of serving, as the final assembly takes only minutes once the components are ready. Storage. Leftover butter prawns are best eaten immediately, but can be refrigerated for up to 2 days. Reheat briefly in a hot pan or wok to restore some crispness. Microwaving is not recommended as it will make the shells rubbery and the sauce greasy.